Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing us how to create a hotel website with a booking feature. So I'm going to show you what that means. So here is a website I created on WordPress and added a booking feature to it, such that when you want to book a hotel, you can just click and select a date you wish to book for. Maybe I want to book from 25 to maybe 1st of November. That's 7 nights. So I'm just going to search. Okay, so here are the rooms available for the 7 nights I want to pay for. So the standard room is available for this amount. So you can see different amounts. So anyone I wish to book, all I just need to do is just to select it. Then I can see more about the apartment and all the features it has. So this one has Wi-Fi, it has a TV, it has AC, it's a bathroom, pets are allowed in it, and it has disabled facilities. So if I'm just okay with this, I'll just go ahead and say book now. So you can see the net, the tax, everything is included. You can see everything right here. So if you have coupon for maybe discount, you could just quickly put that in. So right here you have your email. You could just set everything and check on this box. Then you click on confirm reservation. So you can see right now the booking has been confirmed, right? The booking has been confirmed. You can see everything. You can go as far as printing it if you want to. You can see it, right? With your confirmation number, everything, arrival, departure, how many nights you're staying, your personal details. You can see everything with the whole picture. So I'm going to be showing us how to create a website like this. You can even take a tour of their rooms. You can see it. These are the rooms they have: the standard, the executive, luxury site, and the presidential. So all of that, I'm going to be showing you how to do it in this video. So let's go straight to it. To make this type of website, you need to purchase your domain and your hosting, and you can get that either from Google Host or Namecheap, as the case may be. But I won't be talking about that right now because I've done that in my previous video. You can check the card up there to learn how to purchase your domain and hosting. So all I'm going to do, I have an existing website which I want to build this website on the subdomain. So to do that, I have a video also on how to build a website on a subdomain. You can check the card up there to learn how to do that also. So I'll just go to my cPanel, then go over to domains. I'll go back to domains, then I'll select subdomains. So what I want to create now is hotel.thesmallbusinessadmin. So this is the primary domain and hosting which I paid for. So I'm just going to be building it as a subdomain. So all I'm going to do is click on create. So you can see the domain name right now, hotel.thesmallbusinessadmin.com. So I'll go ahead and create it. So it's showing error, but the domain has been created already. So you can see it right here. You can see it right here. So I'll just go ahead now, go back to the cPanel homepage and go and install WordPress. So I'll scroll the way down to WordPress. I'll click on WordPress. So I'll scroll to see existing WordPress. So I want to add another one. So I'll click on install. So right here where we have WP, I'm going to take it out. Then select the subdomain which I want to install the WordPress on. So these are my previous subdomains which I created, and this is the latest one now, which is the hotel. That's what I'm going to select and install my WordPress. So here where you have site name, it could just be the name of your website. Let's say G6 Apartments. Then here you can change it to maybe a luxurious home, or a home of luxury, a luxury home. Okay, our WordPress has been installed successfully. So the next thing is to go to the front end and we'll go to the back end. Let's see what it looks like. So this is the front end of our website, and this is the back end of our website. So this is where we're going to be doing every magic we're going to be doing on this website. So once we've gotten to the back end, the next thing we're going to do is to go to appearance and click on themes to import the template we need. So right here we'll have 3 themes, but we're not going to be working with any of this. So we'll go ahead and say add new. Okay, so guys, this is the theme section. What we will need from here is the Astra theme. That's what we're going to be using to build this website. So if you want to see a preview of what the theme looks like, you can click on this and open it on a new tab, but I want to just install because I've gone through the website before now. So it has been installed, so we'll go ahead and activate it. Okay, so once it's activated, you go ahead and click on this button which says get started. This button will help you install all the necessary plugins that your website needs to function effectively. Okay, so guys, our theme has been successfully installed as well. So we'll go ahead and click on build website. So right here we're meant to select a page builder we're going to be using. As you all know, Elementor is the best and most used, and it has a user-friendly interface. So we'll just go ahead and click Elementor. So right here we're expected to choose a template we're going to be using. If it's a hotel website, you use hotel template. If it's a skincare product, you use skincare website. So this is a hotel. I'm going to search for travels. That's the name of the theme I'm looking for. It's a hotel booking website. Okay, so this is the template we're looking for, travel and tourism. So I'm just going to click on it to install. You can see it's a free theme. So when this turns blue, you click on it to proceed. Right here you can choose your theme color, but I'll just leave it at the default. And over here you can choose a font combination you want to use for your website. So when I click on this, you can see the font changes. When I click on this, the font changes. So this is where you can select a font combination you want to use for your website. So once you selected that, you click on continue. So right here you just fill out this quick form. This section you say I'm a beginner. Here you say for myself or my company. So if you're an expert here, you just select experts and proceed. Then check this box, then you submit and build my website. So you can see our website has been installed successfully. So right now what we need to do is go ahead and click on view your website. Wow, you can see our website has been imported completely. Everything was imported successfully. So we can now go ahead and edit our website. You can see that. So let's go to the back end and edit the website. So we're going to go to pages to see all the pages available on the website. So these are all the pages on the website. We have the amenities, contact us page, home, privacy, rooms, and sample page. So what we want to work on right now is the home page. So I'm gonna just click on home page, then I'll say edit with Elementor. So I'll just click on this. Okay, so right now I'm going to be showing us how to edit the website from the front end. So the first thing I want to do is change this text right here. You can change this text by clicking on this pencil icon here. Then you change the text you have right here. So you could just say welcome to G6 apartment. You can see. So you can as well edit this by clicking on the pencil here, and you go to the left hand side of the menu, which is this side, to edit whatever text you find here. The same goes for the button. You can click on this button right here, then on this side you change whatever you have here. So let's just change this to book now. So wherever you want this button to take the client to, you could just click here and add it. But for now I'm going to leave that. But for the benefit of this tutorial, what we want to do is to add the Vic booking feature to this website. We want to have a booking feature on the website whereby clients can just search a date in the calendar. If the room is available, they can just get it and make payment, or they book the hotel and pay on arrival. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. So to do that right now, I'm going to delete this section. I'm going to recreate it. I'll just delete it completely, right? So you click on this plus button, you bring in a header, then I'm just going to say welcome to G6 apartment, right? So I can centralize it to be in the center, then go to style to change the color, go to style to change the color. So text color right here, I'm going to click on it. I'll just make it white at once, then okay. You can change the font type if you want. So let's go to typography so I can increase the size. So you can increase the size by adjusting this knob, right? You just set it how big you want it to be. I think 65 is okay for me. Let me just make it 65. Right, you can change the font. If you don't like this font, you can change the font, you can transform, you can increase the width, change style and all of that, but I won't be doing that right now. So the next thing I want to do is to add another section for my body of this text. So same thing, I'll go back, click on this, select text editor and add it right under. So having done that, now I can just edit the text. This apartment is the best apartment is the best in the city, located close to the embassy. So it could just be anything, right? It could just be anything. So you can just centralize this, go to this place. You can increase the size by increasing the text size. Go to style to change the alignment, to put it in the middle, as well as change the color of the text to be more visible, right? So that's about that. If you want to add a button, you can just go ahead and click on this box. It's right here. Then you go in and drag in a button as well. So that's how you add all of this to your work. So if you want to centralize this button this way, change the text and say book now. You can add the link, which the book now is going to take the person to either to the booking page, confirmation page, or whichever page you want it to take the person to. You can go to style to customize the button. You can go to style to customize the button. If you want to change the text color on the button, this is it. If you want to change the background, this is it. So it's something you can just play around and get the most out of it. Click on this to select the text color, the background color we want to use. So you can just make it blue if you want. So but I'm just going to leave it at the traditional black which the website came with. So that's about adding all of this. So the most important thing right now is to add the booking feature. So let's do that right away. So to add your booking feature, we're going to go to the back end of this website. Let me update this. We go to the back end of this website, click on the dashboard. So right here in the dashboard, we're going to be adding a plugin which we're going to use for the hotel booking management. The name of the plugin is Vic Booking. So I might just go over to plugins right now to add a new plugin. So click add new. Alright, so we're going to search for the plugin which is Vic, V-I-K Booking. Okay, so this is the plugin right here. You can see the logo. This is the icon. So we're going to click on install. So it has been installed, so what we need to do is click on activate. So once it has been activated, you're just going to see it on this left hand side. You can see it right here. So we're just going to launch it immediately. You select sample data. We're going to click on this select sample data so it can import all the management tools this website needs. The next one we're going to do is to click on this drop down arrow and you select the type of sample data you want. What we need right now is the hotel sample data. Then we'll click on install. So if a client has booked in your website, you're going to see it as arriving. If the person is arriving tomorrow, or all the today arrivals, you're going to see it listed down here. The tomorrow arrivals, when you click on this, you're going to see it. You can even see the yesterday's arrivals here. Departing, you're going to see those that are meant to leave on today, those that are meant to leave tomorrow, and those that left yesterday. You can monitor all of that from this place. So right here you can set reminders for those who are about to leave. Maybe if they need a reminder or something, you can send them a reminder right here. So this is the bookings calendar. This is where you see the number of rooms that has been booked. If a room has been booked for a day on this calendar, when you come back right now, you're going to see that the day has been marked and is booked. So if someone wants to book that same room on that same day, it's going to say that this room is not available. We're still going to be seeing all of that when we go to the front end. So these are the number of rooms available per day. So this is 24 Monday. These are the rooms available, 19 rooms, right? So all this can still be edited. I'm going to be showing you how to do all of that in a bit. So having said that, now what we need to do is to go back over to the front end. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to add the search bar to your website, just in case someone wants to book a room. So they just come here, click on this, select a date, select how many adults, how many children, how many rooms they want to book for, and all of that. If there's a child, you can add this. If there's none, you just leave it blank. Then you click on search. When you click on search, now it should bring you now to the available rooms and their prices with the characteristics the room comes with. Like this one now allows pets. You can see this one has shower, this one doesn't have some features that this one has. So this is where you're going to see the quality of the room, the size and everything. Then you can just click on select to pick anyone at all. So we're trying to integrate that particular tool on this website. So the first thing we're going to do is to click on edit with Elementor. So we're going to edit this page now with Elementor. When this opens up, you're going to add a button to it. You're going to add a button to it. So to add that button now, you go to this part here. When you click on it, you're going to see all of these selections. Then you scroll all the way down to see some widgets. We're not going to be using any of these widgets, so we're just going to click on WordPress. So right here you look for the Vic booking widget, which we installed before now. So all you need to do is to drag it and drop it anywhere you want to have your search bar. And mind you that these options we have here, it differs. The more you add plugins to your theme, the more you have other options right there where I just got this Vic booking from. So this is our search bar. You can see it already, but I don't like the way it's looking. I don't like the way it's looking. The color, the appearance doesn't look appealing. So I'm trying to get it to look something close to this, as you can see. So all I'm going to do now is to click on it, then come down here and go to the display layout. I'm going to click on this and set it to human readable. So I'm just going to click that. You should change the layout now. You can see what it's looking like. You can see it, right? All right, so having done this now, let me change the background first before we come back to other things, so you can be seeing the text clearly. So I'll click on advanced, then I'll look for background. When I click on background, Then I would select classic and choose white for my background. So you can see it right now. So now, having set the white as my default background color, the next thing I want to do now is to, if you look at this now, you can see how close this is to the edge. You can see how close they are to the edge of this particular search bar. And I want to change this default guest to one adult. Then if it's more than one, you can now add that. So to change default adult, you just come here and reduce this to 1. Then for the margins and paddings right here, to fix that we go to advanced. So under advanced, you can now add margin for this particular search bar. So I can just click on this now to add the margin. After adding the margin, so let me leave it at 10. Then I'll come down here and add padding to it. So what padding does now, it moves it away from the edge of the box. You can see it. You can see it adjusting. You can see it adjusting. But now it's adjusting on all sides. I don't want the top to be so spacious. So I'm going to reduce the up and down. Then leave the bottom and the right and the left. So for me to do that, I need to unlink all of them together. So I can now reduce this differently. So the top, I want it to be 10. You can see it closing back up. I want it to be 10. Then the same thing with the bottom, I want it to be 10 as well. So you can just choose to play with it the way you want. Just explore it, add anything you like to it. So the next thing I want to do now is just to add a little shadow to it. So I want to add a little shadow to this our design. So I'll just go to border. Right under border, I will see this button here. I'm going to click on it. You can see it. This has helped us add a shadow to this search bar. So you can see it now. You can see that little shadow around it. It's going to push it up for us. It's going to push it up. So guys, this is how you add the search bar to your website. So when one wants to now check it, they can click on this and it's going to search for the rooms available in the hotel. So the next thing I want to go into now is how to add rooms, prices and characteristics to your website. So to do that, I'll go back to dashboard. Before I do that, let me update this. I've not updated it, because if you don't update it, you're going to lose whatever you have done on your website. So let me update that now, then we'll go to dashboard. Right here on the dashboard, we're going to look at this one, which is called the Vic booking plugin. So I'm going to click on it right now. So right here where we have our Vic booking, we're going to explore all these options one after the other. I've talked about it previously in this video, but I'm still going to emphasize more on some part of it. Just notice that here you have 38, here you have no booked day already. You can see some things here on the calendar. Here we have 0/19 because there's no booking done on the website. So to add rooms to your website, to your hotel booking website, all you need to do is just come to this place here where you have rooms, then you go to room lists. Here you have categories for the type of rooms you have, and here is where you add the characteristics, which I showed you before. I'm going to be coming back to that. So for now, let's add a room. So I'm just going to click on this right now. Okay, so you can see right now, all the rooms we have available on the website. So to add a new room, all you need to do is go to this top here and say new room. So if you want to edit a room, you can just click on it, or you highlight it right here, then you go to this place and say edit room. So if you want to change the price for a particular room, you click on this. If you want to see if the room is booked on the calendar, you click on this. If you want to delete a room, you click on this one. So what we're going to do right now is to add a new room. So I'm going to click on this right now. You can see it has brought me right here. So here I'm going to change this name to say presidential room or presidential suite. That's the name of the room. Here is where you say how many rooms available. If the room is not available, you can click on this to turn it off, but if the room is available, you can turn it on. What this does is, when you turn this off, when people search, they won't see this particular room from the search bar. But once it's turned on, that means the room is available for them to pick from. So here where you have room units, this is where you pick how many rooms, how many units you have for the presidential suite, how many units of rooms you have for the standard suite, how many units you have for the luxury suite. So for this presidential suite, let's say we have 10 of it available, right? So if they have distinctive feature, like maybe this one allows pets and this one does not allow pets, you can click on this now to edit the features. But we're going to leave all of that since they are presidential. Let it just have similar feature. The next part here now is this one where you have the minimum number of adults that can be accepted in a room. So right now it's set to minimum of 1 and maximum of 3. I'm going to reduce this to 2, so we just have a minimum of 2 adults in a room, right? Then here where you have children, you can now set it to a child. Maybe the room accepts just 1 child or 2 childs, right? If you set any figure here, that means you must have a child, but we're going to leave it at 0. If a family or if a person does not have any child at all, it's fine. But the maximum of children accepted here will be set to 3. To be set to 3, no more than 3 child or 3 children will be accepted on this hotel room. So you can see now the total number of accepted humans is 5 and the minimum is 1, right? So that is about that. So here now where you have characteristics is where you now activate the features, the characteristics of the room, just like we have here. You can see the characteristics. This one has Wi-Fi, it has TV, it has AC, it has bathroom, pets are allowed, and it has disabled facilities. So what that means now, so anyone I check here will be added to that search bar. So I'm going to be showing you how to add more characteristics to this. Maybe you want to add ocean view or aerobics or gym available. I'm going to be showing you how to add that in this video. So that's about that. This one now is where you click on how do you allow somebody book multiple times. If you can allow a single person book multiple times, you just leave this as enabled. So here now, show how many units are still available when less than. Okay, sometimes when you're booking a flight, if you have less than 5 seats available, under it you're going to see a small description. You see in red, maybe in red you see 3 seats left or 2 seats left. So what this does is, if this hotel has 3 room units left for a particular room, it's going to be indicated under the booking session. So right here we say we have 10 rooms available, 10 units. So if it's remaining, if they booked all and it's remaining just 3, it's now going to indicate under the room that just 3 available for this room. So if you want it to indicate while it's still at 5 rooms, you can set it the way you want. So I'm just going to leave it at 3, which is okay for me. So I'm just going to leave it at 3. 3 is okay. So suggested occupancy, you can just leave all of this at the custom setting. You can leave it at the custom setting. Then the part we're going to go to is this now, where you can add your room pictures. So right here you have the main picture, which is going to reflect when someone is booking, and here you can now add the inside of the hotel. So I won't be spending much time here because you know how to do that. Just click on this, it is going to take you to your computer, then you select a particular room and add. Here you can click on bulk upload. Maybe you have 5 pictures for the inside of the room, you can just click on this bulk upload, then you drag all the pictures and just drop it here, and they are going to upload to your website. So you can add caption to your image. If this is the inner room, if this is the bed, if this is the fridge, under each image you can just add a caption, but I'm going to be leaving that. So right here you can add a short description for your hotel room. So that's what you're going to see in the room. Let me show you what that would look like. Let's just book a random room. Okay, so this is the short description, right? You're just going to see this before you can select a particular room. So this is what the short description is. Then that's what you're meant to put here. You can see what I used for this one. Standard room with spacious, standard room has spacious rooms with queen size beds with free Wi-Fi, cable channels, very cozy and comfortable. That is what you can put here for short description. Then the main description, this is where you're going to say everything about the hotel: nearness to airport, nearness to embassy, nearness to the express, good roads. This is where you're going to explain all of that, just like I did here. You can see it: Grace Apartments, so address, just put all of that here, and you're still going to see the features, and you're going to have the price. I'm still going to be coming to that. So once you've entered your room description, you're going to add the room. You're going to create the room right now. So I'm going to click on it. You're going to save and close this. So I'm going to click on save and close. When you save and close now, it's going to show you where to put the price for the hotel. Okay, so you can see once you click on submit, you can now change your put your price for a particular room. So I might just set this to 15,000. So here where you have currency, I'm still going to show you where you can change the currency. Non-refundable, you have maybe 14,500. Then you can now insert base rate. If you don't want to have any non-refundable, you can just remove this and you have a single rate, just like you saw in this one. You have 2 rates, right? Maybe if you want to add some other things, maybe breakfast in bed, you're going to add it and maybe increase the price, which is the non-refundable or the standard. You can just work on that as well. So I'm just going to leave this at 1 rate and say insert base rate. So once this has been added, you can now see the calculation for a room. So automatically when someone books for 2 nights, they'll just do the calculation and give them 30,000. When they do for 3 nights, you're going to see 45,000. So you won't be the one doing all the maths. It's already automated. They can now pick the number of nights they want and they go on with their booking. So let me show you. The next thing I'm going to show you now is how to add categories and characteristics to your booking website. So I'm going to click on this and select characteristics. Okay, so right now you can see all the characteristics we have, and if you want to add new characteristics, you can just click on this. So we're going to add a new one to the already existing characteristics over here. So right here you're going to type on the characteristics name. So if you want to add the ocean view, you can just type it ocean view. You can choose characteristic image if you want to, or you can just use the icons available. So if we have ocean view, you just need to search for which one represents it much. Okay, see, we have C here. So this is what it's going to look like in the characteristics section. So we can just add this right now. Go here and say save. If you want to add new, you can still go ahead and add new characteristics. So let's say we want to add a new one. So let me click on this add again. So you can see the ocean view now has been added. You can see it. So let's add another one. Let's see options they have. Extra bed. If there's an extra bed, you can add it. If there's a gift pack in the room, you can add. If there's kitchen utensils, if the landscape is there, if there's a mountain views, there's a nature view. If smoking is not allowed, you need to state that as well. If smoking is allowed, you need to state it. So let's say no smoking in this room, then we'll put the title as no smoking. Then let's go ahead and add these characteristics again. Okay, so the next thing we want to look at now is categories. So when you click on this, you select the categories right here. We select categories. So you click on it, you're going to see something like this, right? If they are all hotel rooms, if it's just hotel rooms you have in your hotel, you just leave this alone. But if there's a studio session in your room, you can just add studio, so that when the person is booking, they can select if it's a studio they want to book or if it's a hotel room. So to add new category, you can just click here and add new category. If you want to edit the categories, you can edit it right here. You can see the features: fully equipped rooms that can perfectly accommodate any business traveler. These are our rooms in the hotel category. So you can just put any description you like. So the next thing I'm going to show us here now is options and extras. So these options and extras are only available to premium users. So because we're using the free version, we don't have access to all of this. And the premium version for this Vig booking costs for $141. You may just want to get that for yourself if you want to take this further, right? And the payment option as well. The payment option for this plugin as well is premium. It's only available to premium users. You can see it. To integrate a payment gateway like PayPal, Stripe, Flutterwave. So if you want to integrate any of these payment gateways, you can book the pro version. So all we have for the free version is pay on arrival. So once they've made their booking, then they can now take the receipt to the hotel and pay on arrival. So that's the feature we have for now. So now to change the pricing, we're going to go to configuration. So you can see all the configurations you have right here. So what you need to do here, if there is a message, if you want to send a booking disabled message, you can type in that message here. So this is the admin email. This is the admin emails where any booking will be sent to, and this is the sender email if they want to send a confirmation email to anybody that books, right? So there's a way you can configure this email to notify you in your personal Gmail or Yahoo whenever an email is sent to this email address for booking. I'm going to be showing you that in another video. You can just click on the card up there to get the link to the video. So this is where you set the checkout time. If it's 12 noon, you want to check out everybody for a particular day, you can set that here. If you want to increase the time or reduce the time, you can just click that here, right here. This is check-in time, this is checkout time. So you might just want to do all of that. So this is your date format. So you have the date, month, and the year. You can change any date format you want. So this is the date separator. I won't be talking much about this part because this is something you should know, right? So over to this side, let's see if there's something we need to talk about. Days in advance. Okay, minimum of number of nights. Minimum number of nights you can book is 5 nights. So number of rooms 5, you can increase that. Number of adults accepted 1 or 10. Children. So you can see all of this. You can just take your time and go over it and do any change you wish to effect. So we'll now go to the next place which we're going to work on. Let's go to bookings dashboard. You can see our dashboard. This is where you monitor everything that is going on in your website. This is where you monitor everything that is going on in your website. You can see the number of rooms has increased from 19 to 25 because I added more rooms, right? So you can see it as it's happening right here. So to set the payment, the currency, you click on global, you go to configuration. When you click on configuration, it should bring you to this place. Then you go to prices and payments. So you're going to click on it. Then this is the currency name. You're going to click it and you type in NGN if you're in Nigeria, or type in your currency, whichever country you are in. So we're going to change this $sign here to the N sign, which is our Naira sign. We're going to change this currency code to NGN. So this is how you set your prices. So you can put the 2 decimal places or 3 decimal places, something like this, and all of that. You can just set your tax accordingly, but I'm not going to be touching any of those. We're using the default setting. Here you can adjust your order appearance and text, company names and reservation. So here you might want to put your business name. You might want to put your business name, which is G6 Apartments, so that on the emails they are going to send to the client, it's your name is going to carry and not the booking plugin's name. So here you might want to just add your logo. You can just click on this now to add your logo, click on this to add your backend logo. Send emails when, so this is where you're going to get emails when reservation is pending or confirmed. So that's when they're going to send emails to the admin and the customer booking. So all of this, you just do well to just go through them. I don't want to go through all of it because of time. All this you can be set, so just take your time and go through all of it. So having done that, you can say that your website is ready. So now let's go over to the front end. Okay guys, so here we are to test our website. So we'll just click on this, we pick a date, then we go to search. So guys, you can see you can now go ahead and edit all your rooms accordingly. You're going to go ahead and edit all your rooms accordingly, and if you've learned how to do that, congratulations, you've learned how to build your hotel booking website. So if you got value from this, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get more amazing videos when it drops on this channel. Until then, I'll see you in my next video guys.